Welcome back to imaFann reaction channel. Eventually I will do separate videos for each show because that's how good they are. They deserve like a separate video. Right now I'm gonna give like a synopsis of each show and my quick thoughts about them. First up, we have Queenie. Queenie follows the life of Queenie Jenkins, a young Black woman navigating her way through the complexities of modern life in London. She's balancing her Jamaican heritage with her British identity as she deals with career setbacks, romantic entanglements, and personal life crises. The show provides a raw and honest portrayal of race, identity, and mental health. What I can say is that the portrayal of her quarter life crisis felt like authentic. I felt like once things started to change in her life, I saw her becoming a shell of herself, really had me rooting for her to wake the fuck up. I was like, damn, how is she going to turn this around? And you slowly start seeing her crawling her way out of all these issues. It wasn't all sadness and self-discovery too. It was nice seeing her friend group, and it was cute to see like her love interest there. So next up, we have Dreaming Whilst Black. This is a comedy drama that explores the aspirations and challenges faced by this young Black British filmmaker. While working a boring office job, he has dreams of making it big in the film industry. This series dives into a struggle to break through systemic barriers, but also showcasing the humor and resilience required to pursue one's dreams in a world often resistant to change. Now, this show is a key to me, honey, okay? I hate like doing comparisons of shows like that, but if you really adored and loved Insecure, you're gonna really like this show. You're gonna really like this show. As Black people, and I say Black people because this show is speaking to the Black perspective, we know how it is to be in a professional white setting, either having to code switch or shake off their racist ass commentary to make them feel comfortable around us. I felt like they did a really good job at capturing that without making it seem woke or trying to lecture you on Black lives. This show has multiple scenes of interactions like that, like, oh shit, here it comes. So I definitely had a kiki around those scenes. One thing I loved about this show is that they gave you dark skin and natural hair. It was just beautiful to see, honey. So I liked the inside look of becoming a film writer. It depicted the ups and downs of trying to pitch your writing to these major TV and movie networks, and to even finding an agent. So definitely watch this to see how he tries to navigate that world. So on to the next, we have Platform 7. Platform 7 is a psychological thriller set in and around a busy railway station. This story centers around Lisa Evans, whose untimely death at the station leaves her in like a ghost-like figure state, so she observes the lives of others who pass through this station. As Lisa uncovers hidden secrets and connections, she actually pieces together the mystery of her own death, revealing a captivating tale of love, betrayal, and redemption. This show was probably my favorite because it had me in all the feels. I was feeling just grateful, and then sad, and then confused, and then a little bit scared, and to the point of me wanting to jump through the TV to help her fuck shit up. The main star of the show, she plays in Top Boy. This girl can act. It was nice seeing that like difference. On to the next, we have Timewasters. Timewasters is a comedy series about a struggling South London jazz band that accidentally travels back in time to the 1920s. Using a time machine in a busted-ass elevator, the band members find themselves navigating the racially charged society of the jazz age. The show blends humor with social commentary as the characters exploit their knowledge of the future to adapt and thrive in a different era. So this show is lighthearted compared to the others. Like, we still have racial situations because being Black anywhere, other people are going to remind you that your ass is Black. That's just how it is. So that's still going on, but this group of 20-something-year-olds, take it with stride. Jazz was heavily influenced in this time, so we got to divulge into the history with them. This show gave me like a lolly-da feel. Weird, but yeah, that's how like lighthearted and fun this show was. This show reminds you to don't take life too seriously, find ways to do what you enjoy, and take the advantage whenever or wherever you can. So on to the next, we have Three Little Birds. Three Little Birds is a historical drama. inspired by the stories of the Windbush generation. We're following 3 Jamaican women who leave their hometown for the UK in the 1950s. So they're faced with like prejudice, cultural challenges, but they strive to build new lives and find their place in British society. This show really celebrates their resilience, friendship, and the rich cultural heritage they bring with them. I think 5 out of the 7 shows I talk about today touches on the Windbush generation. So speaking for myself, like I don't know much about the Jamaican and travels or why they went to the UK. It kind of gives you some detail on why they're there and how that journey was like for them, and to know why UK slang is heavily influenced by Jamaican patois and culture and everything. We all know it is not easy to start a new life in a foreign country. So from dangerous jobs to limited resources and their wavering faith, it took them to find the value in family and community to keep going. Up next, we have Black Cake. Black Cake is a multi-generational family saga that starts to unfold after the death of Eleanor Bennett. Now, Miss Eleanor Bennett, she had many secrets that her children had to uncover through this traditional Caribbean black cake. This story spans decades and continents to explore themes of identity, legacy, and the complexity of family secrets, ultimately revealing the profound connections that bind them. So when this show came out, I was actually going to do a reaction video to every episode, but as I was watching and crying and watching and crying, I kept binge watching and I just couldn't like keep up with recording everything. So within my solo video for this show, y'all gonna see all that. Y'all gonna see all the raw crying and shit because this show put me through it. This show put me through it, honey. Okay. And what was really funny is how changing your identity back in the day was super easy. Because this woman had about 3 different lives. Her life's journey was something to watch. Definitely check out Black Cake. On to the next, we have Domino Day. Domino Day is about a young woman who is on all the dating apps. She's a witch with extraordinary powers that is desperately seeking a community who can help her understand who she is. But she doesn't need to look far, as a coven of witches is already tracking her every move. Convinced they have to stop her before her powers destroy everyone and everything around her. The coven looks after supernatural beings in their city, relaying any information to the elders, a white westernized organization that regulates and bans all cultural magic, which brings ideas of colonialism, racial oppression, and erasure into play. This show was sexy. Okay, it definitely dives into the whole dating app generation we have going on. Many people relates this show to Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I grew up around that time, but I don't remember vivid details of episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So I couldn't really compare. So Domino, she needs to feed off human energy, and she used the dating apps to find abusive male victims. To see her navigate dating for survival while also finding herself was a treat. I know when I was in San Francisco when I was 19, in college, working 2 jobs, I definitely went on some dates just to have dinner that night. Okay, so to just see her like basically going on dates to feed her energy to eat and to live, I was like, damn, it's low-key relatable. So that is it. That's it of my review. This was harder than I thought. I didn't want to give too much away and I didn't want to get off track. So yeah, this was kind of harder than I thought, but we got through it. I can't wait to give y'all like separate videos of each show because baby, I got some shit to say. Ooh yeah, so definitely look out for that. Check these shows out. If you want some new black shows to watch, go over to the UK. Let's like see what the black British folks are talking about. It's good, okay? Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.